Hey there, mate. So I wanted to talk about the looking for group system in Guild Wars 2. So, how does it work? Well, you can like press a button on your top left corner of the screen, which says LFG, and then you select the region you are in, then the instance that you are in within that region. So let's say you're from the Central Tyria. No, wait. Let's say you're from Path of Fire. Then within the domain of Insta, something like that, and then you can choose which group you want to join in or whatnot. I think that's quite a tedious thing to do, to be honest. And I feel like the UI is kinda too cluttered. Maybe there's too much going on into the screen. Let's say to compare with another MMO, World of Warcraft, I think WoW nailed the LFG because it's kinda like automated. I think maybe even Guild Wars 2 can learn a thing or two about it. And then no, nonetheless, I don't think it's bad at all, because I definitely like the Guild Wars 2 system as well. But maybe for dungeons, I like a dungeon finder, I guess. Because as of now, how the LFG works is just the following. You can create a party and put it up for LFG. With this setup, you as a player are able to join a group just by random, and so complete a group for, let's say, a dungeon, because it's not role based, so it can also happen that you have like 5 DPS guys or 5 healers or 5 tanks, just because that's how their build is being made. This is definitely a small problem, I think, and I think the classes are definitely diverse, so you can fill up more roles than one, but still that's just a small problem, I think. I think that might need a little bit of an update. Besides that, is the LFG more of a browse and click than the so-called group finder in WoW. What I think is with a plus and a downside with this system is that you can set up a group for, let's say, bounties, where you might want need for achievement or something, or just roaming around in this manner. It works perfectly. Definitely, it's perfect. Because you can just look for a group to your liking and then join a meta event or even bounty if you want to. But if you're looking for a dungeon, I'd say a raid, or whatever, I think I kind of would have like a little bit of trouble. It's maybe even sometimes Russian roulette. It can backfire really badly. Because of that, I think there's not a lot of people that actually use the LFG as well. I've not seen a whole lot of people use it for raids, fractals or strikes. There are a few, but they're just not so popular, I think. Even dungeons. So this makes it so that you might not learn and know more people, which is the whole thing in MMO, right? Learning to know more people and enjoy the game together, because you have the same interest defeating that dang freaking boss. Like within Central Tyria, they got definitely a selection. I'm like, yeah, this definitely works. They got a section for world bosses, living worlds, and just parties and squads. That's it. And in my opinion, that's definitely a good thing. I think they might want to adjust everything to that system. Maybe just per DLC. So let's say you press in Path of Fire, and then you have a selection for world bosses, living world missions, parties and squads. It's definitely something I think they should keep in mind. This does not mean I do not find the group finder whatsoever. I mean the opposite. Even you, the community, are so friendly. It's just so easy to find a group. If you ask it in the map chat, this mainly goes in and it's just all nice and easy and everyone's willing to help, and I love the community, man, definitely. But is there some easier way to find a set group? I feel like this is kinda outdated even, and could maybe use a little bit of a rework. What do you guys think of it? Let me know down in the comments, please, because I'd like to know your ideas of how the LFG works, and maybe you're only totally opposite. You think like, well, this is perfect. Let me know. That's something I would love to see, so have a great day, mates.